Alright, here we go. Let's load Moemon. Oh, Pokemon Moemon? How did I save it as? Uh-oh, I lost it. No, I just named it Pokemon Moemon, which is not correct. Alright, well, here we go. Let's go ahead and... I named myself Pedo because this is a game for pedophiles, apparently. If you missed the first episode, we have no deaths so far in this Nuzlocke. We have a Beedrill, which is definitely something. It's supposed to be Vegetal, I think, but it ended up naming Vegedlo because I typoed it. Mary Jane, the Bulbasaur, and finally Pidgeot, the Pidgey. So I guess we're up to Brock right now, and I did get Vine Whip on Mary Jane, so that's probably going to be how I'm going to win. And let's go ahead and go to the Mart. What emulator do I use? I use Visual Boy Advance. Seems to be the most stable GBA emulator out there. And let's grab a couple potions, because that's all I can buy, and go to the gym, I guess, and hope that no one dies. It's called Moemon. You can see it in the title of my stream, as well as over to the right of my face, and you can see Moemon. Nuzlocke just means it's the challenge. Anyway, let's see. No, just Moemon. I think it's actually called Moemon Fire Red. Nuzlocke is not part of the name. It's just, I am playing a Nuzlocke challenge. Anyway, that's a Geodude. Gonna Vine Whip that. I didn't know this guy had Geodude. I thought this guy had Sandshrew. Whatever. Maybe they did edit the moves, or the Pokemon a bit. Not sure. There's a Sandshrew. Interesting sprite. Oh, yeah, gonna admire it, then murder it. Die, Sandshrew! And Mary Jane is now level 12, which should help it against the gym leader. And I did only just use a few PP, so I'm probably just fine going to fight Brock. Rock hard willpower is evident. That's wonderful, man. Let's go ahead and fight this guy. Alright, so there we go. Normal Geodude, which is interesting looking. Gonna Vine Whip it, and it should be a 1-hit KO, and I should be able to 1-hit KO Onix as well. The bonus of starting with a Bulbasaur. And that is certainly interesting Onix. I like how they made the Onix tail as her hair. But anyway, it's gonna bind me, which would be annoying if we're playing red and blue, but we're not. It's dead. And just like that, Bulbasaur is now super high level compared to everyone else. You better give me a Boulder badge. Hooray! No one died. I believe I'm gonna get Rock Tomb, which is an average move, and I don't think anyone can learn it though. But I have. Highly doubt it. But let's go ahead and check just for posterity. Nope, no one can learn it. Alright, so we do have Pokeballs, I think. Probably should double check because we're gonna... Okay, we have 9. If you don't know the Nuzlocke rules, one of the first rules is if a Pokemon faints, it is dead. And I have to release it, which I just actually just put in the PC, but in a graveyard box. But the other rule is I can only attempt to catch one Pokemon on each route. And it's the first Pokemon I run into on the route, so... Pokeballs are valuable, so you don't want to waste a potential Mon. How many generations got? I'm not really sure what you mean by that, but this is Generation 3. I mean, it's a hack of Fire Red, so... Anyway, so there's the running shoes. And that's awesome. Dear Pedo, here is a pair of running shoes for my beloved challenger. Aw, thanks, Mom. On what bet one day, or what... In the past, my mom was probably a Moemon. Someone trained her up. Probably with my dad. Anyway, that's interesting backstory. Anyway, here's a Pidgey. Don't really want my, really don't want my, Vegetal to die to a thing. And, yes, I do have Keen Eye, so... That was a pretty awesome prediction. That wasn't really a prediction on my part. Anyway, so that's a dead Pidgey. And my Pidgeot is now level 11. And here comes another Pidgey, which... I guess the best thing I have to fight Pidgeys right now is my own Pidgey. That's a little too close for comfort. Let's see if I can use a potion. I'm really trying to avoid deaths right now, because I don't tend to do a lot of grinding, so a death in a Nuzlocke is kind of like a spiral reaction, and just causes you to lose. You want to avoid deaths, obviously, at all costs, because in a Nuzlocke, it's just one death leads to another one, and then you lose. Awesome. Moving on, I still have Beedrill in the front. One of these days, we'll find a trainer that I can beat up with Beedrill, which is by far the hottest Pokemon I have right now in the looks department. Anyway, here's a Caterpie, so I should be able to Poison Sting this, I guess. Die, Caterpie! Caterpie was the bane of this Beedrill's existence when I was trying to level it up. It seemed to never be able to take care of them. Even this freaking Caterpie hits me to just over half. So, yeah, these Caterpies are still being really annoying, too. I'll try Fear Attack, I guess. It's not going to really do that much more. Then again, it doesn't help I got min number of hits. Only Pokemon are different in that... Yes, I play with the Nuzlocke rules. Not really sure what you're trying to say still, but... Yes, the only thing different is the way the Pokemon look in this particular hack. It's not a complete... What's the word? It's not a complete conversion. Well, fine, I see how it is. Sam Dom, keep your snacks. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and back to the Pokemon Center to get the free healing, because this is a Nuzlocke. Normally I really wouldn't waste the time, but free healing is never a bad thing in a Nuzlocke, because if your Pokemon aren't full health, one crit will probably end them. And all that. Hi. Apparently, this kid likes shorts. They're delightfully comfortable to wear. Alright, Ben, what do you got? A Rattata? Sounds good. I'm gonna murder it if you don't mind. And even your Rattata is doing damage to my Beedrill. Thankfully, I did get that 5-time hit, so there we go. At least there's that. Doesn't look like this Weedle's going to be particularly, or this Beedrill is going to be particularly useful, but I'm hoping that things will turn around. Anyway, Pidgey seems like... Well, actually, it probably should be sending out a bird against a snake in the actual, you know, real life, but since these are just women dressed up as Pokemon, these are all cosplayers, we should be alright, and I cannot switch because of rap. Great. Ekans is bulky, which makes it annoying, but it's not particularly strong. I've only it even has Bite yet. Not to mention Bite is special in this, so wouldn't even do that much anyway. Anyway, that's a dead Ekans. A hot dog, huh? Alright, sure. Any switch, we are gonna go back here and get some free heals, and then go back. One of these days I'll find a Mon that I can grind Beedrill against, and it'll be average. That'll be the end of it. Coffee sounds good. Are you a trainer? Let's get this with this. Okay. Alright, Greg, let's see what you got. A Weedle, great. I might actually be able to fight Weedles more effectively, because I think this thing should only have really Poison Sting to hurt me. And I resist that. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's pretty late there. Usually we get a few more European viewers, but I guess everyone is used to my normal stream time, which is like about an hour from now. But whatever, screw those guys. We're gonna kill this Kakunas, and yeah, it's just gonna harden. Ah, Greece. Cool, cool. Well, hello from America. I'll murder this Kakuna now. It is dead. And here comes a Caterpie. Great! Another Caterpie. Wonderful. Be poisoned. Maybe. Except now you're faster. Great. Well, I'm gonna try to finish you off with a Fury Attack. Let's try that. Ah! Finally, I can defeat Caterpies without much trouble. And here's a Metapod. Kind of like how they made it a Snuggie. And it's gonna try to get hard on me, so it's definitely a male Metapod too, so it's crap of sorts. Try to poison it. That'd be nice. Well, I really suck at getting poisoned with Poison Sting, apparently. I'm the best in Europe. Thanks, I'm not even in Europe, so I don't know how I could be the best in Europe, but... Thanks anyway. Alright, so let's fight this kid and then go back to heal. It's alright, Swankle. I don't know, it's weird, because I'm getting alerts. I mean, I even subscribed to myself on another Twitch account, just to make sure that my alerts are going through, and I got the alert. Shit! That was close. Close to losing Pidgey there. This level 14 Spearow is definitely not good, because Fury attack definitely makes it dangerous, and Peck is super effective against my other Mons. Let's go ahead and use a potion on Mary Jane. Hope it doesn't use... Okay, it's going to use Fury attack, and it missed, so that's good. Let's do my other potion on Pidgey. This is what I mean in Nuzlocke, especially if you don't have something to deal with a type, and I have a weakness against flying right now, being that two of my Mons are weak to flying. It can be really dangerous. Wow, that Peck still does a lot. Wow, I gotta hope I can outspeed. Oh, I do, but... Oh god, oh, that was close. Wow. I guess so, Swankle. What is Moemon based off of? This is just basically Fire Red, and all it does is replace the Pokemon sprites with girls. That's all it does. It's kind of a fetishy. That's why my name is Pedo inside the game, and my rival's name is File. So yeah. I was resisting playing this game for a while, and eventually just so many people wanted me to play it. I'm like, fine, I will play this creepy game. Anyway, so let's go ahead and buy 8 potions, because that almost ended my run right there. That one Spearow. Gotta be careful. Alright, so here's a lass. I gave her an intriguing look. You know what? You look like a Moemon. Get in my Pokeball, lass. Gosh. I'm not sure about that. I find some of the sprites creative. I'll admit that. Like this Beedrill sprite is pretty damn creative, I think. Also, slightly around. Like, as the Pokemon evolve, they get older. I'm not a fan of the, obviously... Some of them can be hot. But I'm not a fan of the ones that look like they're 10, no. Anyway, tail whipping me. Oh, this looks like a Glaceon, but it's actually a Nidoran. Female. But it does look Nidoran female, too. Anyway, hopefully this thing will just die, because this thing's actually kind of bulky. Hey, it's dead. And Vegeta is now level 13. Alright, moving on. Pidgeot needs to get to the front of the party. Basically, Swankle. That's the concept. Bedcatcher has a Caterpie. And Caterpies are annoying, but easily dispensed with Pidgeot. Pidgeot. And, yeah, Pidgeot is now level 13. And learning Quick Attack. What's up, Dronester? Welcome to the stream. We're playing Moemon, the creepy, perverted Pokemon game. And we just killed a Metapod. Alright, so, who was our starter? Mary Jane, yes, the Bulbasaur was the starter. I've not tried Pokemon Trading Card Game online. I have played Pokemon Trading Card Game, the old Game Boy version, on the stream, however. Pokemon Trading Card Game is something that I dabbled in when I was a lot younger and haven't really kept up with. And there's Jigglypuff, which kind of looks like I would expect it to, although where are her arms? Did they chop off her arms? It's kind of really violent, and I don't know how I feel about this game, because that's just creepy. We're just gonna try to kill this poor, tortured girl as quickly as possible, put her out of her misery. Gets it in a pinch. Oh, well, yeah. Just charge into whatever situation is next. Thank you, Swankle, although it did not turn out for me that well in the end. I know, Farrah. I was just answering. This is a game that many people have asked me to play. It is quite infamous in the world of Pokemon hacks. I heard of it before, and I knew what it was, but obviously this is the first time I'm playing it on stream. Anyway, so I can catch a Nidoran male, which is a trap in this game, clearly. I mean, they're all supposed to be female, and this thing is a male, so... Alright, let's try to catch it, because this is the Pokemon I have to catch on this route. Which is kind of cool. Nidoking is a good mon, so... Definitely early on, Nidoking could be helpful. I guess I should try to weaken it. Oh, this thing has Peck? The heck? I didn't know this thing could get Peck. Kind of annoying. I don't want to kill it, which is the problem. I'm afraid that if I hit it, it's going to die. Mystery Dungeon? I'll think about it. I haven't really played them, but I heard they were okay. And I'm running out of balls, naturally. Let's try to go Mary Jane and try to weaken it with Leech Seeds, I guess. Cute trap me. Basically, it's a trap. It's probably going to be its name if I end up catching it. Why am I going to my items? I'll try to weaken it with Leech Seed. Because the only thing that I think I can use that won't kill it. I know it is, Swankle. That was actually really good. In fact, I did have another one before that, and I caught another Pidgey just so I could name it that. Alright, I'll take your word for it. Anyway, we're gonna wait for this Nidoran to get a little bit withered down. I guess I can try a Pokeball now. It is a trap, Dronester. How can you fix your lag? It's Twitch, man. It's tough. Anyway, so I'm just gonna name it Trap. Or I could name it It's a Trap, probably. I think that would fit. It's a... Is that gonna fit? It is gonna fit! It's a trap! There we go. Alright, so, let's take a look at our new Nidoran male. Oh, it's adamant, too! Which means it's going to have increased attack stat. So this could be a really solid mon if we get it to evolve into a Nidoking. So let's go ahead and get the healing back at the Pokemon Center. Gotcha, I understand, Dronester. So that's gonna be cool, I think. I'm actually interested to see what Nidoking looks like, because I haven't looked at the Moemon sprites enough to know what Nidoking is gonna look like, so I'm actually kind of excited to find out. Anyway, we could get the Magikarp here, but I feel like going to this many... I mean, definitely gonna buy it, but going to this many mons this early is probably gonna be a disaster, so we're not gonna... This is the guy. That's all my money, though. Sure. Just because I love Magikarp. I'm gonna name it Uber, because that's what Magikarps are. Really should be. There we go. That Magikarp guy is human trafficking. You're absolutely correct. I should have named it Slave or something. That's a very interesting sprite. And it's timid, so it's actually pretty bad for a Gyarados. Although this is Gen 3, so water moves are going to be special. Or all water moves are going to be special, so... Actually, probably is a little bit better timid Gyarados in Gen 3, but... You can't find any emulators. For GBA, you probably should be able to find one. I mean, Visual Boy Advance is everywhere, and, besides, they don't really typically take down emulators, they take down ROMs. That's typically their, plan. Anyway, so I could teach Bullet Seed to Mary Jane, but I'm pretty sure I'd rather just have Vine Whip, so... Yeah, no thanks. Alright, so... let's see what Mon I'm going to have the ability to catch here. It is a Geodude, which is something that I'm not going to be able to evolve all the way. I don't think they added a way to get trait evolutions in this game, so we're playing it raw, kind of. Regardless, we will catch the Geodude. Probably use it as backup for now. I'm kind of okay with my team as it stands. And adding a 5th Mon at this point in the game might just make my EXP spread out, too far spread out. Nothing much, E90 Tyler. We beat Brock, and we have now moved on to Mount Moon. We caught a Nidoran male on Route 3, which, if I can evolve into a Nidoking, will be a very nice Mon. It's adamant, too, so very good. Does Game Link works for this version? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Game Link, you mean Game Shark? Yeah, I think it does. Anyway, we're gonna try to throw a Pokeball. We're down to 4 of them, actually, because the Nidoran male was proving to be a pain, and now I need a Geodude. Rock Hard. It's a female, though. I need a Geodude nickname. Was Onyx a dime piece? No, they made her tail to the a ponytail, basically. It was kind of clever. Geodudette, I love it. If that fits. Not convinced it does, though. Geodude. I think it. There, if I just use one T. How many T's is it supposed to have? How many D's is it supposed to have? Oh. Supposed to have 1 D and 2 T's? I actually don't know how to spell it. We'll go with the way you spelled it, because that fits too. Geodudette. There we go. Geoslut. Oh man, E90. Went over the top there. Alright, we're gonna move it here into backup, though, with our other Pidgey, our Magikarp. It's gonna just chill here as backup. Because, as I said, I don't want to train too many bonds at the same time. It's gonna spread out the EXP too much, and it's gonna probably lead to deaths if I try to train too many. Well, here's a bug catcher, and I do have Peck on this guy. So let's see, and I think I resist its only attack, which is Poison Sting. So I should be able to actually beat the Weedles with this Nidoran. Didn't I move? Yes, I did, if you didn't notice. That's a different background than it was before. No pirate flag or anything else. But yes, I did move apartments. Regardless, Sister Trap is now level 7, and here comes a Kakuna, another thing I can just kill. I do like science fiction in general, and Futurama is one in particular I like, even though it's a sci-fi comedy. I've not seen Rick and Morty, but I'm not really sure what it is. What is it? Have you, Tyler? You've been picking good names. Oh yeah, there's an air conditioner back there, because it's hot as hell in here. Do I shop at Giant Eagle? No, I don't think so. Anyway, Sister Trap is now level 8 and learned to focus energy. Oh boy. And it's also level 9, so we got some good levels there for Nidoran, which will level quickly, I believe. It's one of the faster EXP curves. And there's Zubat. Not really sure what that's supposed to be, but how is that supposed to be a girl and why she's hovering, but why not? It's a racist science fiction movie advocating the rise of Nazism. I don't know if I believe you, but there's Fulham, everyone. We were having such a nice time without him, too. These guys have sexy their Pokemon. These guys have sex these Pokemon. I don't know. But, yeah. Alright, I'll check it out, Swankle. What is this? Alas now. And here's a Clefairy! Who looks to be a baby. A literal baby. God, I can't imagine what Cleffa would be. Also, I'm asleep. Wonderful. Not exactly what I wanted to be. Yeah, they are hentai-ish. By the way, happy birthday, Fulham. It is his birthday, so we should try to be a little nicer to him than we usually are. So, there you go. And there goes my attack stat. Great. And I missed now, and now I'm asleep with freaking Vegetal. 55% accuracy, my ass. Still haven't watched the latest Dark Rising. Well, better get on that. If you want to. No, that double slap definitely hurt. And, okay, you encored me into quick attack. I'm okay with this. Level 10 now for It's a Trap. And Iris has been defeated. Let's go back and heal. Hope you have an above average birthday. Well, there you go. Is it weird for a 20-year-old to like anime? I don't think so. I know a lot of my friends do. I'm not a huge fan of anime. Like, there's a few animes I like. Death Note probably is my favorite anime. Dragon Ball Z is funny because I watched it as a kid, and it's just so over the top. So, it's probably more nostalgia than anything. And then, yeah, I don't really... No, I watched an anime called Monster, which is kind of similar to Death Note in style. I liked that. But, in general, animes aren't my thing. But, I know a lot of people who do like them, so there you go. Anyway, so take that X4 effective pack, stupid Paris, and get turned into EXB. I still don't know what Gudra is. Anyway, Magnemite is... I don't even know what that is. Is it a baby with little magnets on it? That's apparently what it is. I don't know. If someone else can give an explanation of what the heck that's supposed to be, it's appreciated. Anyway, I don't even think I have a Mon that can even affect this normally. And I totally just clicked the button accidentally, so I'm going to tackle it pointlessly. But yeah, I don't think I have a Mon to even normal affect this yet. So let's just go ahead and Leech Seed it, I guess. A Mega Zygarde. Great. Probably be just as broken as Mega Rayquaza. Wait, it started a new series, really? I didn't even know that. I think I heard something about it, but I didn't really inquire much after that. I can't imagine it'll be any good. Because I had time today early and I don't have time today later. It's not that hard to understand, but... I'm sorry, Melicans. Anyway, so Voltorb is just a girl with a beach ball. That looks like a Voltorb. I definitely see that. That's creative to me. Not so much the Magnemite. Dragon Ball Super. Oh lord. Probably gonna be just as bad as GT, to be honest. But I'll check it out. Anyway, so that's dead. And Mary Jane is now level 15 and trying to learn Poison Powder, which I guess it can learn. Yeah, get rid of Growl. Well, to be honest, I don't even think Toriyama is a genius. And don't get me wrong, because I really... But I think it's all nostalgia. In fact, looking back on it, I think the original Dragon Ball is the best of the series. Dragon Ball Z is just so incredibly linear to me. It's like... Dragon Ball Z is just so predictable, and... It's basically the same thing over and over again. Early Dragon Ball was kind of a anime comedy, and I think it was overall more enjoyable than Dragon Ball Z. The only reason I like Z, I think, is because when I was a kid I enjoyed it, so there's a, you know, nostalgia aspect. Okay. Everything with what is creative? Oh, okay. We're just gonna peck the Zubat, though. Oh no! It's astonishing me. What do you mean the anime? Isn't it's poorly animated? Has no one watched it yet, or what? I'll take your word for it, though. Oh no, what do you do? Run away. One thing about this area is its encounter rate is really high. Alright, we got a potion, that'll help. Well, let's fight this bug catcher. You should be good EXP for my Nidoran. Yeah, I don't even know what that Zubat is. So there's a Caterpie. We're gonna peck it. And it's dead. Did I didn't miss the Moonstone, did I? I think I was picking up all the items so far. I don't remember getting a Moonstone. I know that there is a couple Moonstones in this cave, and I need at least one if I'm going to evolve Nidoran into a Nidoking. It's not dubbed yet, but subs. There you go. That makes more sense. Yeah, I got you, Pharaoh. Don't worry, I know exactly what I'm doing. I've played through these games enough. I've probably played more Kanto games than any other game. Alright, so we're level 13. I think it evolves into Nidorino, and since I just leveled up, I guess I'll just use this rare candy also on Nidoran. Because once I get it, the sooner I get into a Nidoking, my whole team will benefit. Because that gives me a superpower mon that I can go in to save other things. Plus it's bulky and powerful. Moving on. Pidgeot should be okay against this Zubat. It should be the best game in the universe. I wouldn't go that far, but they're fairly solid games. Yeah, that's what I said. It's 16. Didn't I say that, Millikins? Or did I say 18? I'm pretty sure I knew it was 16, though. Oh, that's wonderful. What's up? Oh, I'll let you run into me. Yeah, so many Moemons in here. So many young girls that I capture in balls and stuff. And oh god, it's an Oddish. We will murder you. My favorite Pokemon is Magikarp. But I'm sure most of you know that by now. Oh, that's a dead Oddish. Oh, I didn't say that at all. Fair enough, fair enough. I didn't know that, though, but thanks for saying. Anyway, that is a very interesting looking Bellsprout, and it has kind of like a bowl cut. But, alright. Almost level 15. I think she's doing okay. I've talked to her the other day. I know that she got into a car accident, which is scary, but, once I talked to her, she's doing pretty good. Any switch? Here's a Zubat, and I accidentally used Leer. You hate Nintendo? Okay. Sure. Anyway, it's a trap is now level 15. And like I said, I am going to try to just get it to Nidoking, which will help the security of my whole team, pretty much. There's a Paris. We're going to peck that, and it's dead. You do that, E90 Tyler. I might even play it someday. Yeah, Dustbuster is my second favorite Pokemon, Samdom. Although it always has a special place in my heart. We're gonna 2-KO this Zubat. I don't think I got a Moonstone yet. I think I get a Moonstone in the chamber to the left, up and left of here, and I think there's a TM on this floor. And I'm gonna hurt myself in my confusion. Wonderful. There we go. Now it's dead. And here comes an Ekans. I'm just gonna stay in and then switch out. And Pidgeot did alright handling this last time, so let's have Pidgeot do it. Last Ekans we fought. Poison and Sting. Let's be annoying, because it's probably gonna poison me, unlike every time I use Poison Sting. Hey, I actually didn't. What do you know? Houndoom is better than Dustbuster. I do like Houndoom, but no, you're wrong. That's okay. We can agree to disagree. That's the great thing about Pokemon is that there's, what, over 600 something now, so there's many, so you can choose your favorite, you know, it's all open-ended. I could teach Thief to someone. In fact, I'm just going to teach it to Beedrill to give it a move that's not, you know, one of these moves. I actually probably should replace String Shot before Harden, but I don't think I'm going to use either of them anytime soon. And Rock Tomb is a move I can teach to Nidoking once I evolve it, I believe. And did I come here to explore the cave? Not really, but I'm getting my fair share of that, even though I pretty much know exactly what it is on the back of my hand. And let's go ahead and try out Double Kick, which is super effective. Yeah, Beedrill's hot, Melicans. Damn straight. That's the nice thing about them, though, is as all the Pokemon evolve, they also get older. So they get from little girls which only pedophiles will enjoy, and the final forms are actually fairly old-looking, so they're not so quite pedophiliac. Pedophiliatic? I don't know what the word is. Regardless, we're gonna kill this Zubat with my Pidgeot. And Pidgeot evolves at level 18, I think, into Pidgeotto. Could be wrong, could be 16. But it's gonna evolve fairly soon, and so is Bulbasaur, so we might actually see 3 evolutions toward the end of this segment. Or actually, well, 4, including both of these. So let's take a look at what Nidorino looks like. Probably another tomboyish-looking Pokemon. And, yeah, it is. I'm not holding out hope that Nidoking is going to be a hottie, but at least it'll be a powerhouse. Let's see, Latios and Latios. I'm sure... I don't think we're gonna get there on this particular one, because, you know, we're not gonna get that... I don't think Latios and Latios appear in Fire Red and Leaf Green, but... Sure, you can find them online, all the sprites. Or I could just maybe at the end of this run, I could probably use Game Shark to unlock the complete Pokedex, and we can take a look at them. No, I thought Zubat is dead. There's the Moonstone, so let's find out what that Nidoking is going to look like. I like how I put it in her pants or something. Alright, so... Shaman King with purple. Well, we'll find out. Here we go. Up. Yeah, tomboyish, but definitely looks Nidoking bad. It has a sword, so sure, I'll take it. Let's go ahead and teach it Rock Tomb as well, now that it can learn it, and we'll get rid of Focus Energy. I believe they have an Emerald version as well, Dronester, but it's not quite as stable from what I understand. It has some bugs in it last time I checked, and we're going to try to get some other evolutions. Let's try to get Ivysaur, because I know that's low-hanging fruit, and I can, damn it, probably do it against this hiker. There, stand still, gosh darn it. Rock Sword, well there you go. She looks Yandir. I don't even know that meaning of that word, but I'm going to assume that's it. You're accurate. And here's another Geodude. So we're going to probably see what Ivysaur looks like soon enough. And an Onix. So if you missed Onix earlier, that's what Onix looks like. And pretty creative and looks pretty good, actually, the sprite. Anyway, so Mary Jane is now level 16, so we're going to see Ivysaur. Let's find out what it looks like. Oh, that's cute. That is pretty cute. I'll give it that. Anyway, I guess we can try to also evolve Pidgeot here. Try to evolve them before they die, inevitably. Looks like Sephiroth. I don't know if I'd say that, but I could see maybe the resemblance. Anyway, well, that Paris was converted into EXP. I think it's level 18 for Pidgeotto, so we might not get there in this video, this segment, but we'll see. Yeah, kids should not be messing around with grown-ups. But we're going to anyway, and here's a Rattata, which we will try to kill. Oh, this thing has Hyper Fang. Oh, lordy. We're gonna try to let It's a Trap get its first real action in here now. Because Pidgeot almost died, and that would just not be good. Yeah, that's what I've been saying, Dronester. They're most of the time creative. Some of them are just out there, like the Zubat. I was not a fan of the Jigglypuff. On the top of my head, a lot of them are pretty creative. So, I mean, anytime you're going to be respriting, you know, all 386 sprites, some of them are bound to be really awesome, and some of them are bound to be just awful. Because it's a massive task to all those sprites. I mean, if I'm not a graphics artist, but I respect the hell out of graphic artists because I could never, ever do that. I just don't have the skill or the patience. And what is up, Omega Blaziken? What Mo Snorlax will look like. I'm pretty looking forward to that myself. Alright, so here's Clefairy, and it's just a baby, which leaves you to wonder what Cleffa is going to look like. Wait, is Cleffa Gen 3? Cleffa might have been introduced Gen 4. I think it was in Gen 2, so it should have a sprite in this game. But I don't know what it would be, because apparently Clefairy is a baby-looking Pokemon, so I don't know. Really? Can you stop missing, Pidgeot? Come on now. Team roll call. Give me a minute. Cleffa Gen 2. I thought so. So I don't know how you're going to get more baby-looking than Cleffa's a fetus. Might be. But yeah, we haven't had a death yet, so we still have the Pidgey, and we have It's a Trap, which is a Nidoking. We caught this on Route 3. Our starter was Bulbasaur, and we also have Vegetal, the Beedrill. And we did get the Magikarp, which is in the PC, as well as a Geodude on Mount Moon, which is also in the PC. Solosis. Well, that's a Gen 4, so it wouldn't be in this. But if they did make it a Moemon, I don't know what it could possibly be. Then again, look what they did with Voltorb, so there you go. Apparently I am Pharaoh. That's exactly what this game is. Alright, so another Zubat. Great, great. Let's see if I can actually hit with Tackle today. Oh, look, I can hit. Awesome. I think I'm 3 levels away from getting a Pidgeotto, which will help because it's a little bit more bulky than Pidgey. Pidgey has almost been killed a couple times so far, just because of the lack of bulk on Pidgey. Oh, it's Gen 5, you're right. I don't know what I was thinking when I said Gen 4. But you are absolutely correct. Yeah, and those Hyper Fangs, really dangerous to a Mon with weak defenses. And that crit also kind of hurt Nidoking. Kind of like how her hair is making a spike like Nidoking's horn. Anyway, so what is this? I don't know. Let's see if Pidgeot can handle it. A Zubat? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can handle a Zubat. Let's use a potion, though. Gust. Alright. I'll just take your word for it. Can Hyper Fang kill? Yes, it can. You're thinking of Super Fang. There's 2 Fangs. Super Fang and Hyper Fang. Super Fang always does 50% of your current HP. Hyper Fang is, I think, there's a pretty powerful normal move. It's 80 base power, I want to say? Might be a little bit less. But it is incredibly powerful, especially early in the game. And it's one of Rattata's and Raticate's main advantage is that they do get early access to Hyper Fang, which is a very strong early game move. As you can see, it does a ton of damage, actually, even to a Mon that's higher level. Because of its high base power for early in the game. Alright, so here's Grimer. Well then, they made the Grimer hair, although she seems to be floating a little bit, so I'm not really sure what to make of it. We'll just try to kill it. How about that? And you're gonna poison me. Wonderful. Great, great. I think I only have like 1 or 2 antidotes left. Let's actually try Beedrill out against this. And use the antidote because I don't want to go back into it for the second Mon. And I guess let's go for some Fury attacks. I'm not sure about hidden items. Anyway, so I guess you guys can start talking about whether I should get the Dome Fossil or the Helix Fossil. Oh, no. No, well, at least I have Thief, which is a special move, so... Yes, your Harden has no effect on Thief, you fool! And here comes a Voltorb, which I really should not be going into Pidgeot for, but I want to get the EXP. Melican says Dome! What does everyone else say? Goes on Vine Whip, I guess. Helix says Sam Dom. Praising Helix or praising Dome? Helix is God, but you're outvoted right now, Sam Dom. Anyway, Coughing is the last Mon, and I don't think it can actually learn Explosion yet, so... Don't feel that threatened by it. Let's actually go into Beedrill and use Thief. As coughing as an annoying defense stat. Ow. Actually, that tackle does more damage to Beedrill than I would really like. Does Beedrill have a negative defense nature? It seems to be taking a lot more damage than I really want it to. Well, at least, Omega Blaziken. Well, Dronester, you might not care, but it looks like you have the tie-breaking vote, so... yeah. You gotta pick something, Drone. Or I'll just flip a coin. Alright, so we beat Nerd Boy, whatever, and, I'm getting low on potions. I think I can get out of this cave without using one. You're an atheist? Well, there you go. There is no fossils. Well, these are 2 fossils. These are woman fossils. We need to revive them. Well, it looks like Shuckle made the vote. That's Helix. I guess we're taking Dome. Praise Dome! Fine, you take Helix. Moving on. There are only cages. There you go. We're gonna kill the Zubat now. Part of me wants to continue playing until I get a Pidgeot. Let's see if I can do that. Or sorry, Pidgeotto. See if I can grind it just a little bit to evolve it once I get to Cerulean Cave. And these guys, I think, give me Mega Punch or Mega Kick. I think Mega Punch is a pretty powerful move. Let's see if anyone can learn it. I'm pretty sure Nidoking can. But I don't really need it. Let's just go for it anyway. It's stronger than other moves I have right now. Get rid of Leer. Already did that, Omega. Thanks for trying to remind me, though. Not that I could go back well, I could go back at this point, but not once I jump off the ledge! Anyway, so there's the Roar TM, the most useless TM ever. Let's go ahead and heal. So I want to get a Pidgeotto. Let's go ahead and fight Misty's minions, because I think that would be the easiest way to evolve it right now. And then we'll call it an episode, I think. This thing is level 16. Hopefully it doesn't kill me, that would be unfortunate. So it's gonna Leer me and then Bubble. That makes no sense, but whatever. Dead Horsey. And here comes a Shelder, which is all about them defenses, so let's let Mary Jane kill it. Don't forget to catch them on. I will try not to. In fact, I'll probably do that next video if I succeed in evolving it here. I'll leave... you mean to the left, Melicans. But we will. Misty won't have to be bothered because of me? Okay. Well, we'll see about that, Picnicker Diana. Oh, you have a level 19 Goldeen. That is something I cannot answer. I'm gonna try to kill this Goldeen, and that should level up. Well, there's also a Touhou-mon Pharaoh, which is a different thing altogether. Anyway, so I got to level 18, so let's find out what Pidgeotto is gonna look like. Well, there you go. There's Pidgeotto. A little bit older looking Pidgey. I'll take it. Next video. Okay, fine, I'll do it now, Omega. I will go catch him on now after healing, and probably should buy some more Pokeballs for the attempt as well. I'm down to like 3, I think. But then we're going to be done with this game for today. I'm going to get Super Potions now, too, so let's buy 3 of those, and then as many Pokeballs as I can buy with my remaining money. There we go. Where am I taking her? What? I don't know. What? Pidgey Hotter. Anyway, so there's an Ekans. That'll be the Mon we can catch here, so let's go ahead and weaken it. Almost. That should be good enough for a Pokeball to catch. I got Super Potions, Melicans. I need an Ekans nickname. Serpentina. is a Mega Blaziken suggestion. Said you take her when Pidgeot evolved. Wait, what? When did I say that, Samdol? Unless I don't know what you're saying. Medusa? Sure, we'll go with Medusa. No, I can't go with E90 Tyler again. He has too many names, apparently. Snaketon. Not Ekans. Fine, let's do Snaketon. Because I can't pick another Tyler nickname, apparently. I want to make it seem like I like other people's nicknames too. There we go. Sorry, Tyler. Alright, so we are good, I think. For now, we're gonna just get one last healing and then save the day. Or save the game. Alright, guys, so we're gonna get into a game called Ziggurat in a minute. I'm gonna be right back, and it's gonna be a minute, and then we'll get into Ziggurat, which is a